Okay. One, two more. Crappie. Crappie for live bait today. One more. One more. Little bit, baby. Let her rip. Anybody here yet? Oh, God, we got a whole bunch of people in here today. Holy mackerel. Hello, everybody. I am in a little bit different spot than normal today because somebody was already at my first spot. But it is, we had a good rainy day, and I'm hoping that the rainy conditions have those flatheads up and moving around a little bit. See what happens. Skeeter, good morning. Well, you ought to be here, man. But you better bring a rain suit because it is pouring down. All right, I'm going to have to move this I got to raise the camera a bit here, folks. So stand by as I make a few adjustments. Stand by. Stand by to stand by. I think that ought to be better. Yeah, now I can see a little better. And you can see that. And here we go. Let's see. I got a whole bunch of people in here. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining in. And as usual, I'm about a half hour earlier than what I had posted that I would be. Good morning, Sean. Dams, Skeeter, Outdoors. Let's see, who else is here? And not too many people. Got some people looking, but not too many people talking, so that's okay. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. Feel free to join the chat. Corso from North Carolina, good morning to you. Fishing for flathead catfish this morning. Live bait on all 3 rods. I got a sunfish on the white rods, and in the middle rod I got about a 6-inch crappie. So never tried crappie before. We'll see what happens. So I'm sitting under the umbrella, waiting for the first takedown. Now, if you see the rods moving like that black one just did, it's most of the time it's just the bait moving around. If the pole bends down and the reel starts turning, then we got what we're looking for. Flavor Dave, good morning. Whew, where's my coffee at? Rain, rain, don't go away, because it makes good for a good fishing day, I think. We got my umbrella thing up. I'm sitting in a good spot. I might actually have to move this a little bit. Yeah, hang on while I make a few more adjustments, folks. I'm just getting situated here. Just getting situated, so hang on. We'll get this figured out in a minute or two. I think I can get a better angle on things over here. Wiping off my sheet. Yeah, that's better. I like that better. I can see the phone. I can see the umbrella. Spot of mud in your cup. Kind of show you what I'm working with here, guys. Yeah, I made my little hut there under the umbrella. It works. It works great. Anyway. Whew. All right, let's get relaxed here. Hope for a takedown here any minute now. Guess I don't need my hood up this second. Wow. Trying to get you all situated best possible way. See, I'm basically in the same spot. Right up here's the bridge. And the dock that I fish at quite a bit is just downstream about 50 yards or so. But to my surprise, there was somebody there already this morning. But this is a good spot too. I like it here once in a while. Sprinkle, sprinkle, big old sky, twinkle. Yeah, you ain't kidding. I like the rainy days, man. That's why the other guy was here too. He said he likes the rainy days. And you guys don't know it, boy. Rainy days are good because hopefully the big old flatheads will be still roaming around. I figure it's rained hard yesterday, it's raining now. I figure the water will be coming up a little bit. That gets things moving around, and that gets the flatheads moving around, looking around for stuff that's floating around in the extra current or something like that. Outdoors mosquito time. You know what? Before it rains, I agree. Before it rains, yes. After it rains, nope. That first rod moving pretty hard. Keep an eye on that's real. We have something going on there. After the rain stops, that means the front's through, and after the front's through, the fishing is not as good. But to each his own, Skeeter. Thing is, you got to fish when you can. When you're retired, you can fish by the weather like I do, but I'll fish anytime. Boy, that first rod is really jumping around. It's not that big of a sunfish, but I guess it's big enough to do that. And keep an eye on the reel. If the reel starts turning, then we got something going on there. We'll be river fishing tonight. I asked you yesterday if you ever fish where the not the upper, the little Susquehanna comes into the big Susquehanna. You didn't answer me. Ashley, can you sign my name, my channel name on the fishing rod? I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. You got to make some sense. I'm old and I can't figure shit out like that. "28 years. Whoa, Skeeter. Congratulations, but you're a rookie. Coming up in December, it'll be 58 for me. So I got a few on you, but congratulations to you and her. Hope you got something special planned other, other than fishing. Well, if you both like fishing, then that's good enough. Too long. Yeah, you ain't shitting. Yeah, it's been a while. Looks like everybody knows you, Skeeter. Come on, fish. Let's get it going here. I gotta check one thing. It's all right. I'm gonna make sure I had the free spool set on. Hey, good morning, Bruce. Good morning, good morning. Just got the bait in, I don't know, 10 minutes ago or so. My first rod, boy, that fish, that little sonny's really jumping around. Bruce, it's Skeeter's anniversary. Give him a big hug there. At least he says it is. Never know, though, about him. People ask me, how do I do it feeding them? People ask me, how do I do it feeding them a banana. Oh, I ate a banana this morning actually. I didn't bring it to my fishing spot. I'm not that stupid, but I ate it in the car on the way over. Come on, you old flathead, wake up. One of my okay, Bruce, I didn't see it. One of my videos on my channel is called "Did This Ever Happen to You?" and it's about having a banana in the boat. It's kind of funny. Go back a little bit, you can find it. It's called "Did This Ever Happen to You?" It's not a long video, but it's a spoof on that banana thing. Rain, 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 rain. Well, the river's not muddy yet, but it's definitely up a couple inches, which is what I was hoping, because the extra little bit of current gets things moving around, and the catfish kind of like to hunt around when the current comes up a little higher. Brant, I've only been in the water maybe 15 minutes, so nothing yet, but thanks for asking. Welcome to the chat. We're on the Schuylkill River in southeast Pennsylvania. We're fishing for flathead catfish. I got live bait on all 3 rods, and that should answer most of your questions. If not, if you still have a question left, you can surely ask. Feel free to join in. Got my coffee here. Sitting under an umbrella. Nice and toasty warm with all my long underwear and stuff on. Double tap that screen. Hey, Creek Seeker, good morning. Didn't see you come in before. If you're just getting here, thank you for coming in. Yeah, Sean, I got the apple pie. It's just, I'm not going to break it out quite yet, but I got it. Just for a little later on. My wife said I was crazy for coming out this morning, but it wasn't easy getting out from under that those nice warm covers, but I did it anyway. Hopefully it'll be worth it. Yeah. I don't think any fin will be out today. Sunday, that's his day off, basically. I'm probably going to be the only one around. Can you please share my face? Thank you. Thank you for Ashley, don't get too crazy. No politics, no religion, and no getting too crazy there. I have no idea what the heck you're talking about. Dirty strawberry. How are you doing? Haven't seen you for a while. Don't be mean, double tap your screen. I love it. Flavor Dave, you must write jingles or something. Why what, Ashley? Don't get crazy. I'm a poet, I just don't know. Yeah, that's an old one. I've been lifing. Lifing's good. That's what you gotta do. It is nice sitting here under the umbrella in the rain, waiting for a big takedown. Got a crappie on that. The black rod's got a crappie on, about a 6-inch crappie. The two white rods got sunfish on. Come on, fishies. Something's going to happen any minute now. Any minute. Testarossa. I just catch a 44. You just caught a 44-pound catfish? What was that, a blue? It must have been a blue catfish. I know the flatheads get that big too, but I just have a feeling you're talking about a blue catfish. Skeeter. Last time I was out, a couple days ago, I got a. It's on my most recent video. I got a small flathead and a small channel cat the same day, a couple days ago, and that was on live bait. So that was the first time I ever caught a channel cat on live bait. That kind of surprised the heck out of me. But it was a small sunfish, but nonetheless, it was still live bait. And I never caught a channel on live bait before. Now, what do we got here? Peenkit, Mac, something dome. Hello to you. Pardon me for not being able to figure out your name there. So I was looking on the Skeeter. I was looking on the map the other day and trying to find where Pine Creek comes into the Susquehanna. I could not find it. The only thing I could see was where the like the northern branch of the Susquehanna comes into the main branch. So still looking for Pine Creek where you said you were fishing that one time. It's raining. Come on, fish. Look up Hoover Island. Okay, I'll look up Hoover Island. It must be a small creek. Maybe it's not even on the map. It should be, though. Heat wave in England. Yeah, we had a heat wave last week when up in the 90s, and then, of course, now it's back down in the 50s. So after the holiday weekend here, starting on Tuesday, the weather is supposed to get nice again and warm up into the 70s and 80s after that. But right now, this weather is definitely ruining Memorial Day weekend for a lot of people around here. Duke City Fishing, good morning. Hello, thank you. I caught 76 channel, 10 flatheads and 2 carp. Well, you're racking it up, Skeeter. You better take a break. You're going to catch too many damn fish. Jeff, that's funny you mention that. I've seen people talk about that before, but no. And for the life of me, I can't figure out how the hell ivory soap works. Because I know ivory soap floats. You're probably not old enough to remember the little jingle that ivory soap had years ago. How do you put the ivory soap on the hook is my question, because I would think when you put a hook through it, it'll break up. So Jeff, tell me your method for using ivory soap. Not that I'll ever do it, but I'd like to know what the heck that's. Ivory soap is probably cheaper than most of the other baits you can buy. Duke City, it's Skeeter's anniversary. Make sure you tell them congratulations. Break it up and put it on the hook. Yeah, but when you put the hook through it, doesn't it break it up? Doesn't it come apart? And how big of a chunk do you use? Ryan, good morning. I'm fishing for flathead catfish on the Schuylkill River in southeast Pennsylvania. Flathead catfish today, live bait. Got sunfish on the white rod, and the black rod has a little crappie on it. Where are you from, Ryan? Jeff, where are you from? Ryan, where are you from? Come on, fish. They didn't come out here in the rain for nothing. Let's go here. Who a dedicated fisherman you are, so real rainy. You ought to know. Yeah, hey, well, we've needed this. It rained yesterday on and off, and it's raining good all night and now, but we really needed the rain too. We were lucky to get it. Come Tuesday, I think that it's supposed to clear up and then be nice for a while. All right, Ryan, you're in Colorado. That's fantastic. That's a beautiful state. Been out through there a couple times. New Mexico. There you go. What kind of weather you got down in New Mexico there, Duke? Probably pretty hot, if I had to guess, but maybe not. Aussie Jess, good morning. Thank you for popping in here. I got in the water at least a half hour before I was actually scheduled, but that's the way I am. Let's see, Family Outcast. That's a neat name. I'm on the Schuylkill River in southeast Pennsylvania. Good day, everyone. Good day. Good day, they say. Family Outcast, where are you at? Which state are you in? Or country or whatever. Come on, fish. You're in Illinois. Okay. Yeah, we got a bit of rain over here. It rained most of the day yesterday and all night, and still pouring. Although it's not supposed to stop, but it's supposed to let up a little later today. We'll have on and off showers. Wow, Ed, down 6 feet. Yeah, well, this river is down probably 2 feet from normal. What I'll call normal anyway. Illinois River, Mississippi. Family Outcast, you must have some good fishing down that way then, huh? I think that's a good river for flatheads. And I don't know if you got blue catfish in your area. We don't have any up here. Well, yeah, I just said this is the Schuylkill River in southeast Pennsylvania. It's about 20 miles, 25 miles upstream from Philadelphia. Graham, haven't caught anything yet. I've had the bait in for almost a half hour. We're waiting for a flathead catfish to come by and find my live sunfish bait. But Graham, I do catch them once in a while. You just got to wait them out. I can see the river's getting a little bit, I wouldn't call it muddy, but it's getting some sign of mud coming down. That first rod's jumping around again. That's the live sunfish jerking the rod around, but if the reel starts turning and the line goes out, then we know we got something. Noodling, no, I am not noodling. Ever, never. I will never stick my hand in a hole to see if there's a catfish in there. No way. You fished a Rio Grande. There you go. What kind of fish you got in that Rio Grande there, Duke? Yeah, I know eel is good bait. You fish here with worms at night, you'd probably catch a couple eels. A lot of people use cut eel. Look at that first rod moving. I have a feeling that could be a small flathead. They have a tendency to do that and not take any line out. The big ones will run the reel pretty hard. I do believe that's a small flat. Oh, there goes the end rod now is jumping around. Something's going to happen any minute now. Hang on to your seats. Climacadiddle. No, it's not a bite. It's the live sunfish jerking the rod around a little bit. If I get a bite, the rod will bend a little bit better and the line will start going off the reel. So for right now, if you just see the rod's jerking a little bit, that's the live bait. There goes the middle rod jerking around. They're all jumping around all of a sudden. Yeah, that's kind of neat to know that the live bait's not hiding under a rock. Just be careful, don't slip. that was really funny. I'm glad he didn't hurt himself, but that was a riot. But I told him, I said, no matter how many fish you catch, you got to stay excited like that when you get a bite. Catching yabbies. I don't know what a yabby is. There's the first rod moving around again. King Henry, good morning. I can recast, but no need to. I got the live bait out there right where I want it. So I'm not going to recast just yet. Christopher Bohemi. I always think a rainy day is better for any type of fishing. If I'm fishing for bass or muskies or anything, I prefer a rainy, cloudy day. Absolutely. And a rainy day is usually the best for catches. I know the river's coming up, maybe a couple inches from the other day. And that'll get the bottom stirred up a little bit and the catfish will be out. The theory is the catfish will be out moving around looking for new stuff that got stirred up. Stop telling all the secrets. Hey, I'm an old guy and I do not have any trouble trying to give people advice on fishing once in a while. There's no secrets. I I really enjoy being a mentor rather than holding all my little secrets. Yabbies are crawfish. Oh, okay. Hey, Scooter, good morning. Got live bait in the water today. But it got here about 7:30, half hour earlier than expected, of course. Got live sunfish on the white rod and a crappie on the middle black rod. Christopher, you're exactly right. I really enjoy trying to help. I don't tell them what to do, but I just say, this and that, and give them any advice or answer any questions I can. And I'd much rather see the person that I'm with catch a big fish rather than myself, based on the advice that I'm giving out. But yeah, I can see the water's getting a little, I won't call it real muddy, but it's getting a little bit muddy, which is a good thing, which means the water's on the rise. And when the water's on the rise, the catfish should be up and looking around. That's my theory. Maybe it may not be any good, but that's my theory. Aussie, no, this is Pennsylvania. There's no crocodiles. We don't have crocodiles in Pennsylvania. You got to get down, I think, to at least South Carolina to get any chance of a crocodile. I've never heard of them in North Carolina, but that don't mean no. But South Carolina and then on south to Georgia and of course Florida. No crocodiles in here. All we got is big flathead catfish, big channel cats. We got muskies, we got largemouth and smallmouth bass. We got a good array of panfish. Downstream farther, you might even get the walleyes and stripers, blue cats, but that's way downstream quite a bit. It rains. It's still raining, but it's let up a little bit. You can't even hear it hitting the umbrella. What a nice day. Any pike? I don't really think there's too many pike in the Schuylkill River. There's pike in some of the lakes in the northern part of Pennsylvania, but I don't recall ever hearing a pike being caught in the Schuylkill River. But that doesn't mean there isn't one laying around someplace. Thanks, Aussie. I hope I catch a big one too. I hope you can take a little one. It's amazing. The weather report said that the rain would start letting up around 8 o'clock, and sure enough, it's 8 o'clock and the rain's letting up. It's not clearing up by any means, but it's not raining real hard right now. We got a couple of the lakes around here have what they call the chain pickerel. A lot of the lakes up in northern Pennsylvania have chain pickerel. A couple of them around here. They're like a pike or a muskie too, same family. They don't get quite as big as a pike or muskie. The chain pickerels, I think the state record is around 8 pounds. The bait I'm using right now, the white rods have sunfish, live sunfish. I don't know what you might call them over there. And then the black rod has a crappie on it. Never used a crappie before, but I caught one yesterday and I figured I might as well give it a try. So they're just live bait out there swimming around. If that don't work in a little while, I'll cut one of them. I'll use cut bait on one rod. See if that helps. Sometimes the cut bait is the way to go when the when the water's coming up a bit. You just have worms. George Hen, good morning. I got on a little bit earlier, George. I got on about 7:30. I got on here. I know I had posted that I'd be on about 8 o'clock, but you know me, got here early. So welcome in. Happy. Hope everybody's having something to do this holiday. This Memorial Day, based on all of our past veterans, a day to remember what they did for us and what they're doing for us. Still raining, but it's let up. It's not coming down like crazy. Thank you, George. Thank you. Well, come on, fish. Let's get a little action going here. Muhammad Adura Haman. I took a shot at that name. Hope I didn't totally screw it up, but good morning and thank you for coming in. You know, I watched the birds flying by right around my fishing lines, and they got some type of radar because I got 3 lines out there, and they come swooping in, and you can see them going up and down to avoid hitting the lines. They got some type of radar. If we only knew how their brains worked. If we could only fly, wouldn't that be nice? We could hover across. I'm getting crazy now. We could hover across the water and drop our lines straight down. Ooh, enough of that. Come on, fish. Yeah, it stopped raining now. It'll probably start again, but at least it stopped for a few seconds here. Coming down pretty hard when I got here. Come on, fish. River's getting a little muddy now. I can see the difference in the color. There's quite a few streams, little streams and larger streams that empty into the river upstream, and that they of course get a little muddy first and then dump it into the river. Here come the geese. And there they go. Stand by, folks. All hell is going to break loose in a minute here. I have a feeling. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. All I know is when I get home, I got a lot of stuff to dry out. I better check my live bait. They might be needing some freshening out. There goes the mama and papa goose with the little ones. There. There you go. That was pretty exciting, huh? Ed, I haven't seen a carp jump this morning yet. Nope. There's nothing happening on the other side there where I usually see them. I forgot that. Yeah, there's a lot of carp in this river too. When I was mentioning about all the fish in the rivers, quite a good bunch of carp. I'm going to take that and pull that crappie in. I think cut it in half and use a cut bait. See if that works anything. I'll do that in a couple minutes. JZ, I'm usually catching flathead catfish or channel catfish here when I'm fishing for them. Any minute now we're going to get one. This is the calm before the storm. Let's see, I think I see Mr. Beaver up here swimming across the river. Looks like him. Maybe he'll come down this way. Now it's starting to rain again. Christopher, I'm in southeast Pennsylvania on the Schuylkill River. So you look up and see where Philadelphia is, and then you'll see the Delaware River and then the Schuylkill River emptying into it. And I'm upstream about 20 miles or so. Come on, fish. Yeah, it's definitely the beaver up here. Maybe he'll swim down this way. We'll get a good look at him. But I'll try to show you here. You got to really, right there, that's the beaver swimming across. He swims around once in a while. He might come down this way. If he does, we'll get a better look at him. But I've seen beavers here. I've seen otters, mink, all kinds of stuff. You never know what's going to come by. Yeah, the northerns are not too much in this area. There goes the first rod moving around a little bit. Yeah, the rain's coming down again now. Where's that beaver at? Looks like he might be going upstream. Oh, he's coming right into shore just up from me. Maybe he'll come down. We have to be quiet though. Shh. Yeah, as you get into the northwest Pennsylvania or northern Pennsylvania, then you get into the pike and the pickerel a lot more than you do down in here. This is southeast Pennsylvania. You're doing a little research there, huh, Christopher? Good for you. Georgia and Western PA. Yeah, out your way. I like Kinzu. That's got good pike in it. Kinzua. I ice fished there one time years ago. That's where the state record pike came from. That's where the state record walleye came from. When I go up to Canada, I usually catch a good bit of northerns. Of course, there's more northerns up there than you can shake a stick at, but they are fun to catch. I hope that beaver comes down this way. I don't know where he got to. He headed right into shore upstream from me. So I don't know where he is now. No, Ed, the wolves died. One of them died last year, and just a couple weeks later, the other one died. It's one of those deals where you figure that when the one died, the other one just couldn't take it anymore. They were getting old. It's a shame. They were always good to see, and you could in the morning they'd howl a little bit, but they're gone. There goes the end rod jumping around a bit. Got 3 states around here that have northern, but they're tough to catch. Well, the northerns are normally, Christopher, pretty aggressive. It's got a lot to do with the time of year. I mean, right after ice out is going to be your best time to catch a big northern because they're up in the shallows and stuff. But after that, you just got to figure out where they're at. They tend to hang out in the deeper water after that. Right after ice out is the best time to catch a big one. Got to be at the right place at the right time and using the right lure. You know the deal. It's a matter of trying to figure out exactly what and where and when that is. I've had good luck with northerns on big spinner baits, some swim baits and crankbaits. But a lot of them on spinner baits. Then you got to figure out what color they want and all kinds of stuff. A lot of stuff to figure out. But when you get it dialed in, they can be fun. There goes the end rod jumping around a little bit, waiting for that reel to turn. If the line starts peeling off the reel, then we got some action. Boy, now it's going to rain again. Well, we had a little break in the rain there, but come on, fish. Inline spinners. Yep, that's also good. I should have mentioned that too. You're exactly right. A good big inline spinner with like a bucktail on it and that kind of stuff. That works good. That's good musky bait too. Top water hit. Yeah, I've caught them on buzz baits too. I love the top water stuff myself. Nothing like a good top water smack, huh? Using a buzz bait, then you got to figure out how fast to reel it. Slow or fast or move it around, let it sink a little bit, bring it back up. All kinds of stuff you can do. A lot of times it's just the speed that you're reeling it in has a lot to do with it. A lot of pike will chase it right up to right up to the shore, right up to the side of the boat, and hit it right at the boat. Whopper ploppers. So many people love those whopper ploppers. I've had them. I've tried them. I've only caught one fish on a whopper plopper, and I have no faith in them. And I know they're good. I know people swear by them, but no, that's a duck out there swimming down. So anyway, I gave up on whopper ploppers years ago, but more power to you if you like them. I'm sure they work. I just never had any luck with them. We're waiting for the beaver. I hope he comes down this way. You never know where he's going to show up at. A lot of times he comes right up along the shoreline here. But that was a duck that just went down in front of us. I think I'll bring that black rod in, the crappie, cut him in half, and throw him back out there for cut bait. I think that would be a good idea. So let me do that. I'm going to cut this guy and use him for cut bait. It's not his lucky day. Oh well, sometimes you got to sacrifice him. Now we'll have some blood and guts. I'm going to move this umbrella here a little bit. All right, see if that helps. Okay, now I think I still want to move the umbrella. So hang on, folks. I'm going to make a few adjustments here. Okay, that's a little better. That's better. All right, let's see. I'll go up here and put circle hooks on them. Wow, that's pretty neat. Huh, never heard of anybody doing that. That's probably good, but what's your whole theory with that? Why does that work better than the normal hooks? Western Mass Outdoor boys. Good morning to you. I don't see where the circle hooks make a difference, but why don't you tell me, Christopher, why why that works better? Which reminds me, I have to take my old man pills. I don't know if I can get to them though. I should have put them in my other pocket. This could be quite an ordeal. There it is. Okay. I'm thinking that cut bait ought to be working by now. All right, hang on, folks. I gotta do some adjusting of stuff here. Now let's see. Trebles get caught on everything, and circle hooks tend to go around. I guess you're right about that. I never thought about that. As long as that doesn't hinder the fish getting stuck on the hook, I guess that's okay. Never heard of that before, though, Christopher. That's a good tip for those of anybody that wants to use it. I like using the artificial frogs too. They're fun. Top water hits. Keep adjusting everything. Top water frogs, buzz baits, jitterbugs, hula poppers. You know what a hula popper is? That's an old bait that still works good. Same as jitterbugs. Come on, fish. Look up ratio is the same. I just don't have to yank. Yeah, I guess you're right. So when you're switching over the hooks to the circle hooks, what size circle hooks are you putting on a, let's say a, I don't know the whopper plopper sizes, but let's say one that's like a 3 or 4 inch whopper plopper. What size circle hook would you put on that? And when you think about that, I'm going to grab my coffee, my thermos. Oh, yeah. Come on, fish. Been here an hour. Jaya Yatakak. I don't know how to pronounce that either, but hello to you. Like a 3 on. Okay. Yeah, it is. A lot of people don't realize that you don't have to set the hook when you're using circle hooks. You just start cranking. Especially like what I'm doing for catfish and stuff. You let them run a little bit and then you just start cranking. You don't have to jerk the hook, jerk the rod. I had to learn that when I first started. I couldn't believe it would be so simple, but sure enough, that's the way you do it. Chris P. No, that's not a fish on. If the rods move around a little bit, it's I got a live bait on there, and the live bait will jerk the rod around a little bit. If we get a good take, the rod will bend pretty good, and the line will start going off the reel. So the middle rod has cut bait on, so if that one moves, then we know we got something. But the two white ones have live bait on. You want the hook to just hang out the back and just sit in the middle. Uh-huh. All right, Christopher, that's some good tips there. That's something new for me today. Appreciate you talking about that. Good hot coffee on a rainy day. Can't beat it. John Millay, hello to you. Good morning. Thanks for coming in, John. Well, Christopher, I will consider getting a few small circle hooks and flipping over on a couple of my lures when I'm going bass fishing next time. John Millay, I'm going to tell you where I'm fishing, and then you're going to tell me where you're from. That's the way it works. I'm on the Schuylkill River in southeast Pennsylvania, dude. I got you, Christopher. I understand what you're saying. Okay, John, it's your turn to tell me where you're at. There you go. I'm from eastern West Virginia. Okay. That's not too far from where we're at. The Schuylkill River, I'm about 20 miles or so upstream from Philadelphia. And Christopher, you're in New Hampshire, yes. You got pickle up there. I would think you do anyway. Central South Carolina at the moment, but moving on hour north of Charleston, West Virginia. Okay. We got a good bunch of people in here. We got a lot of new folks showing up and a lot of regulars as well. Take my hood down a little bit here. I keep taking my hood off and then putting my hood back on as the weather dictates. And I don't know where that beaver got to. He didn't come down this way though. Got to keep an eye out for them because they can sneak by you pretty quick because they don't make any damn noise. Family outcast. I love it. You are the family outcast. You must have put some thought into that name. That's good. There's some big bass, pickerel, and pike. Yep. You must do some ice fishing up there, don't you, Christopher? We do it down here as much as we can. We don't get quite as much ice time down here as you might up there, but you probably do it. There you go. We had a really good winter. This past winter was one of the best we've had. The whole river froze. All the lakes around here froze up really good. Got a lot of ice fishing in. Better than most past years. But this was the past winter was probably the best ice fishing winter we've had for 5 or 6 years. Till they flop that tail over the water. Oh yeah, damn! You're talking about the beavers, yeah. Yeah, if you spook them, they'll do it. Let's see. Logan, what do you tell me? Hot dogs have always worked. I, I've tried the hot dogs too. I never caught a damn thing on a hot dog. I know lots of people do though, so if it works for you, more power to you. Yes, and there's a skeeter. There are mermaids in the river. They're pretty rare, but once in a while they show up. We're talking about hot dogs. Pen Kitamat, whatever. Or you have get it, Uncle. What the heck are you talking about? That don't make any damn sense. Or you have get it, Uncle. What the hell is that? Sometimes I get a kick out of this sometimes. Don't eat me. I'm the hot dog man. uh, the hot dog man is here, folks. The one and only hot dog man. I'm going to have to boot him if he gets too crazy. Boot. Wish that black rod would start jerking. The first rod is moving around again. My speak English don't very well. That's okay. Just trying to figure out what you were saying there, Pennick. I'll call you Pennick because I can't. Everywhere I go, there's the hot dog man. Yeah, you never know where he's going to show up. I gave the hot dog man a good slap one day. I think that kind of sealed our relationship. Pennick, you don't have to be sorry. You just have to figure out a little bit better way to express what you're trying to say. Oh my. Come on, fish. I'm not your uncle. I'm not your uncle. I'm not your dad. I'm not your brother. You can call me the old man if you want. I don't care. Some corns. Corn cob. I never saw you before. All these new people coming in. John Miller. Yeah, there's a lot of people put some thought into their names. Corn cob. I have a feeling I know who that is, but I'm not sure. We usually have a good chat. This has been a good one. The Muffin Man. Yeah. You must have sore fingers from switching around from name to name. Ooh, it's really quiet right now. All hell's gonna break loose. Come on, fish. Can't even get a turtle to get on the cut bait. What the heck's wrong here? I do appreciate you all hanging out though. even though even though there's no action here, I do appreciate you all hanging out. What's the temperature up yonder? Air temperature or water temperature, Chris? The air temperature is, let me get my thermometer out here and look at it. I'll be able to tell you in a minute as soon as I unwrap it. The air temperature is right on the button at 60 degrees. The water temperature I took a few days ago was 78. It's probably a little less now though. There's a squirrel behind me. Oh my God. He's trying to steal my, you're right. He's trying to steal my apple pie. Where is he? There he is right there. He's digging around for something, isn't he? He's looking for my apple pie. He's not going to get it. John Millay. Okay, thank you very much. Have fun. Whatever you're doing. Well, when the squirrels sneak up on you, you know you're being quiet. But the squirrels around here can get quite friendly because this is a little park. And a lot of people come here and they feed the squirrels and they feed the geese. And sometimes they just get too friendly. And I got to take a minute and check on my live bait, make sure they don't need an aerator put on. Yeah, they're doing good. Come on, fish. Sometimes you got to wake them up a little bit. I'm going to reposition my umbrella again. Stand by, folks. There we go. All right. Let's see. What do we got here? Yeah. Oh, Skeeter, you're back? Didn't know you left. Got a pretty heavy drizzle happening right now. $3.10. Good morning to you. I don't think you've been in here already. I don't think I missed you coming in. Welcome in. Glad to see you. I'll just call you 310. It's easier than anything else. Ooh, there's that first rod jumping around a little bit. Any day now. Any minute now. Come on, fish. You're right. Come on, fish. Fun Check Brothers. There's a good name. Hello to you. Haven't seen you before. If you've been on one of my lives before, I apologize. I just don't remember. It's almost. It's almost time for what, folks? It's almost time for my tasty cake apple pie. Almost. Not quite yet. Fun Check Brothers. Where are you from? Sturgeon. Eddie Black. No sturgeon in this river. I don't think there's any sturgeon in Pennsylvania. I was fishing on Lake St. Clair up in Michigan a couple years ago. I was throwing a big crankbait from the pier and reeling it in. A big sturgeon came up behind it and followed it. It blew my mind. I couldn't figure out what it was until I thought about it for a while. You're in Montreal. Oh, yeah, okay. Montreal's a nice place. A lot of new people. I'm seeing a lot of new people today. Yeah, Lake St. Clair is really nice. I got relatives that live right there. I won't say on the lake, but they're about a half a mile from the lake. And I go up there in the New Baltimore area, um, Anchor Bay, basically. And I fished with a guide up in there a few times. I fish off the pier at Brandenburg, get muskies and bass and walleyes. Great lake. I love it up there. How's the fishing? Donald, what state? I'm in southeast Pennsylvania on the Schuylkill River, about 20 or 25 miles upstream from Philadelphia. So there you go, Donald. Where are you from? Yeah, you got sturgeon up there. I guess they're more of a cold water fish. I don't know too much about them. Donald, where about in Pennsylvania are you? Be a little, be a little more specific. You don't have to give me your address, but I'd like to know where you're at. Mitzi Horn, good morning. How are you doing today? And do you remember me? Uh, Unfortunately, hey, Fun Check. Unfortunately, I don't remember you being in here before, but that's only because I'm an old dude and I can't remember everybody until I see him about 20 times, and then maybe I'll remember you. But don't take that personal. That's just the way it is. I might remember you if we had if we had a little bit of a conversation about a certain thing, but other than that, don't know. Sergevo. Okay. Don Johnson. What do you think I'm fishing for, Don? Flatheads. Flatheads. They got live bait and cut bait on. You were here about 2 weeks ago. All right. Well, listen. Thanks for coming back there, Fun Check. And again, like I say, don't take it personal, but I don't quite remember it. Like I say, unless we were talking about something specific. The live bait keeps jumping around. Oh, trust me, if I'm dumb enough, you'll remember. Yeah. But at any rate, Fun Check. Thanks for coming back in. Appreciate you returning, and you're always welcome. What do you have right now like fish? Could be fishing for carp, but I'm not. I haven't seen any carp jumping this morning yet. But as I say that, I look downstream and one just jumped, so shame on me. I mean, night fishing for striped bass. Were you throwing lures for them things at night? I guess you are. Were you using eels for bait? So fun check. I guess you don't got to go to school today, huh? Mitzi Horn, what do you have right now like fish? I'm fishing for flathead catfish right now, if that's what you're trying to ask. Ed, there's one guy down on the dock. He was there before I got here this morning. It surprised me that anybody was here because it was pouring down rain. There's one guy down on the dock. I don't think he's got anything yet either. So I was surprised when I saw him on the dock because that's where I was going to go this morning. But you know, I'm upstream here about 50 yards. Where am I at? Oh, here's Christopher. Okay. Survival Empire Rational Reviews. Good morning to you. Thank you for dropping in. Not much happening here. I'm drowned in live bait and cut bait, but haven't had a take, and I've been in the water a good bit over an hour. But that's the way it is. I thought it'd be better fishing this morning. We got rain. We got the river coming up a couple inches. I thought that would be stirring up the flatheads, but nothing yet. Now it's starting to rain again. The rain's been on. It rained pretty hard all night. Now it's been on and off here for the last hour. I'm starting to come down again a little bit. But I'm well protected. I'm sitting under a big umbrella. Yeah, I haven't fished off that bench for a while, and it's because you know, if you get one, then you got to climb down that little wall there and get over to them. I'm not necessarily into climbing too much anymore, but one of these days I'll try that bench area. That is a good spot though. Juniana River. There you go. That's a good one. They got some good flatties in there, don't they, Donald? That's the one that comes out of Kinzua, am I right? Great. You're related to a few people that were hung. Oh my God. They're hanging from the family tree, huh? That's what you're saying. Son of a gun. But Donald, isn't that the river that comes out of the Kinzua Reservoir, Allegheny Reservoir? Hani Han. Hani Han. Give it a shot. Hello to you. Thanks for coming in. I always try to pronounce the names, but I'm sure it's I wrecked it. Fishing in Salisbury. Come on, fish. I like the chats like this where you guys are talking amongst yourselves too. That's good to do. Well, it's a little raw out here. Let's see, what's the air temperature was 60 a little while ago. Let me see. Yeah, it's still 60. The Cape Cod Canal. Never heard of that one. It's probably a pretty good place. Chris, you've never been north of Jersey. Yeah, you get up in New York and the New England states, whole different world up there, let alone Canada. Have you seen? No, I have not seen the eagle, Bruce. But again, you can miss him pretty easy if you're not watching for him, because he always flies up the other side of the river about treetop high, and if you're not looking in the right spot at the right time, you can miss him pretty easy. Did see the beaver though. He didn't come right by me, but he was upstream a little bit. The Susquehanna. The Juniana flows into Susquehanna. Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess the Allegheny River is the one that comes out of Kinzua. I'm getting a little mixed up here. I need to look at a map. But yeah, you're right about the Juniana. Maybe the apple pie can bring the fish. Yeah, maybe it can, huh? Here, fishy, fishy. Come and get it. Not quite ready for that yet. Pretty soon. I'm going to hook up my charger right now because I can see my phone battery's getting pretty low. So let me do that so I don't lose all you guys. I got to walk back to my car and I got to get the charging cord, which I forgot to bring. So while I'm away, if one of the poles go down, somebody run out there and grab it. I'll be right back. Now, did I catch anything while I was gone? All right, got to hook up my phone here, folks. Hang on. All right, I got to tilt you down. I'll hook the phone up. Stand by. Stand by. All right, back to normal. It's plugged in. And we are charging. Okay. Josh sent sparkles. Thank you. You see the eagle now. Okay. So maybe, okay. I didn't miss nothing, huh? Okay, you guys. Maybe the sparkles will bring me good luck. I don't know. Josh, you play games. Okay. I just talked to the other guy that's down on the dock there. He hadn't had a hit yet this morning either. Chris P. Good morning to you. I think you were here before. That's how much I remember. Yeah, just drizzling pretty good. Again. Come on, fish. They ought to be biting like crazy. If I would have had to call a day to go fishing, it would have been today. I would have thought this would be a good one. But you never know. Hey, farmer. The king of the skook ain't getting nothing. They are not biting this morning. I am really surprised. I thought this would be a heck of a good morning to go fishing. Rained all night, and it's raining now, and the river's up a little bit, and the conditions are perfect, but for some reason the fish don't know it. We gotta take the water temperature. Okay. I know. That's why I'm out here trying. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna throw my thermometer in and get the water temperature. Somebody remind me to check that water temperature in about 10 minutes. I ain't holding my mouth right. Somebody take charge and remind me to check that water temperature in 10 minutes. The rain's coming down pretty good again. On and off, on and off. It rained heavy all night. And I thought for sure it did for sure bring the water up a little bit, but I thought it would have the flatheads moving around. If in doubt, throw a cast net out. Yeah. It's raining pretty hard now. All of a sudden, it's coming down pretty good. I used to throw a cast net out for, I lived in North Carolina for a while. I used to get down along some of the inlets there and throw cast nets out for shrimp. That was fun. I learned to throw a cast net that way. Man, it's raining like crazy now. Maybe that'll make them bite. Come on, fish. Throw in the towel. Let's hit the diner for some breakfast. Where do you want to go for breakfast? You name it, I'll meet you there. Nah, I'm not ready to quit yet. I got the towel, but I ain't gonna throw it in. It's too good of a day. This is a perfect fishing day. Like you said, it ain't a catching day, but it's a good fishing day. I did talk to the other guy though. He hadn't had a bite at all. Yeah, in South Carolina, you bait shrimp and throw cast net in the bait balls. Yeah. I threw a cast net out down there for shrimp, and then up in oh jeepers, where was it? Up in New York on where the Niagara River comes into Lake Ontario. I threw cast nets at the Coast Guard base there. I threw cast nets for smelt. That was pretty interesting too. That's something else people tell me to use for bait for catfish is shrimp, and I've tried that. Never had a bite on shrimp. Some people swear by it, but that's okay. Pretty much sticking with chicken liver for channel cats and live bait or cut bait for flatheads. Where are we going for breakfast, farmer? I guess the beaver ain't going to come down this way. Well, you know, the one good thing, at least my rods and reels are getting washed. Couple, 2, 3 hour commute from you make the commute, I'll buy, but it'll be lunch at that point. It won't be breakfast. We got a couple of real good breakfast spots around here. A couple of real good diners that they don't skimp on the servings. A hard time. Yeah, shrimp don't work for me. I've tried it 3 or 4 times. As good as you'd think it would be, I don't have any luck with it. Some people though swear by it. You know, they mix it with garlic and garlic salt and all kinds of little things, and I've tried it all. I don't think you can beat chicken liver for channel cats. That one day this past spring, I got 14 channel cats, and they were all nice ones in 2 hours downstream from here. That was one heck of a morning. But that was on chicken liver. Chicken liver! There you go, Donald. Yeah, the chicken livers are cut bait. Now, the other day I was here and I did catch a channel cat on live bait. That's the first time I ever got a channel cat on live bait. It's on probably on my latest, most recent video on my channel. I got a flathead and a channel cat. It's a quick little video. You can check it out if you want. It's only like 3 or 4 minutes. But that was last week. Getting a bite on 3. If you see the white rods moving, it's probably the cut bait or the live bait that's jerking it around. The middle rod's got cut bait on, so if that one moves, then we might have something. Chris, we don't have blue cats up this far up the river, but if you get down near Philadelphia, where it empties into the Delaware, then you might run into a blue cat once in a while. But it's mostly flatheads and channel cats in this river. You can probably hear that aerator working. I'll turn that off in a couple of minutes. Come on, fish, what's the matter with you guys? Yeah, Donald, it's just like it is right now. It's most of the time it's just a live bait jerking around. My fishing is the real thing. Yeah, and I tend to when I do put the videos together, I edit them real good. So first of all, it makes them shorter and action packed. I don't leave a lot of nothing happening. I cut all that out and get right to the catch and release or whatever. So I've learned that if you can make a video 2, 3, 4 minutes long, more people will tend to watch the whole thing. You get to where they're 10 or 15 or 20 minutes long, and people are only going to watch it for 2 or 3 minutes. So you got to keep it action packed. That's what I've learned. I'm back catching. No, Skeeter, I haven't caught a darn thing yet. We're talking about everything we've caught in the past, but nothing right now, and the rain's coming down pretty good again. Can't figure out why the fish aren't biting. Get a hard time. Okay, nobody reminded me to check the thermometer, so I guess I can't count on any of you guys. Today's video is action packed. Yeah, let me give you a little action. Here we go. All right. Now I'll tell you all something. There's a lot of factors that affect the fishing, or the fish, I should say. One of them is one of the main factors is water temperature. So last week I was here and I took the water temperature. Right after that, we had 3 days of really hot weather. The water temperature was 78. There's the first rod. Uh, I just took it now at 65. So when the water temperature spikes down like that, that will turn the fish off. So I'm going to use that excuse today for not catching anything so far. Look at that first rod bouncing. That's that live bait. Now, hopefully, the reason he's moving around is because something's looking at him, but probably not. But anyway, of all the factors that affect fishing, I think water temperature is the number one thing to keep an eye on. And then we've had a lot of up and down water temperature this spring, and that's why the fishing's been a little spotty. But right now, if the water temperature is 65, that means it fell, 10, 12, 13 degrees from last week, and that has a real effect on the fish. So we got to get some steady temperatures and let that water come back up to around 70, 75, and it's got to just very slowly or stay steady or very slowly rise, and then the fishing will pick up. But when it spikes down like this, that puts the fish in a dormant type of mood. So much for that. Yeah, Skeeter, I can't figure out when the channels spawn. What's the water temperature for them? I know the flatheads spawn when it gets around 80 degrees, and that's usually end of June, into July around here. But I can't figure out when the channel cats do. So maybe I haven't looked it up. I just have not looked it up. In a couple minutes, did you check your thermometer? Yes, Donald, I did. It's 65 degrees. We were just talking about the water temperature spiking down. It was 78, 79 degrees last week when it was real hot here for a few days. And now it dropped considerably, and I think that's got the fish turned off. That's my excuse. You need an excuse every time you don't catch anything, so that's my excuse today. Can't believe can't even get a turtle to bite on that cut bait. That's amazing. I talked to the guy that's fishing downstream a little bit a few minutes ago. He hasn't had a bite yet either. Any minute now, folks. Any minute now. Any minute now, I'm going to eat my apple pie and have another cup of coffee. I think the eagle is sitting tight today. He don't want to get wet flying around. Well, let's see. Let me show you guys a few of the fish that I have caught in my life. No, that's not a fish, is it? That's not a fish either. Oh, wait a minute. Let me move it around. There's a pickerel I got ice fishing this year. Oh, there's a deer I caught on one of my trail cameras. There's that fox again. He's saying hello. This is my buddy. Been fishing with him since I was 7 years old, and he was on the cover of Walleye Insider quite a few years ago. There I am. There's my big PB bass caught on a buzzbait. There's my PB flathead caught last year on a friend's boat. It was 31 pounds. That's a big one. What's what I got here? There's a nice walleye I got from Lake Oneida up in New York last year. There I am down in Louisiana. There I am out on the ice. Ain't this fun, folks? Ah, there's a deadhead that I found in the woods one day. The deadhead is the head and antlers from a deer, of course, if you don't know. There's another buck that I caught on camera. A couple of crappies. I caught on my kayak a couple years ago. And let's see, here's oh yeah, this is up north there, making friends with this guy. Back out on the kayak. See, there's a nice big channel cat from the river. Yeah, I do catch fish once in a while. The other guy that's fishing there, where is he from? Oh, yeah. No, I haven't seen him before, but I might have seen him before. I don't know who he is though. Channel. There's a nice big flathead. Here I am up at Old Forge, New York, taking a little break. There's a nice little bass. And I think that's all there is to it here, folks. Hang on. I'm getting it. Hang on. Oh my God. Oh, there we go. Got it. Okay. Sometimes I get fooling around. I can't figure out what the hell I did to get back where I was. Ah, yeah. Yeah, he's an older guy. Probably not my age, but a little younger, but he's got a silver little Toyota truck. Uh, of course, I didn't ask his name when I talked to him. Thanks, Donald. I got a few nice pictures there. Always like to show the bunch of little photos when I'm on when nothing else is happening. But I think it's coffee and apple pie time, folks. I made a whole thermos of coffee. I guess I got to start drinking it. I'm gonna take a minute and turn off the aerator here. Everything I own is getting soaked. I got my tackle bag under an umbrella and I'm fairly dry, but all the other gear is soaking wet. So anyway, let's have coffee and apple pie. For those of you that are new here, this is my go-to treat when I'm out fishing. Tasty cake apple pie. I think all the regulars know that. But for you newbies, that's my favorite snack. Breakfast of champions, yep. Nothing like a good old tasty cake apple pie. This is when I'll get a bite now when I just go to have my snack. Hey Rangeley, good morning. I've been on 2 hours, I haven't caught a damn thing yet. Oh, you got a brookie, huh? All right. PA Sportsman now, been on 2 hours, haven't got a bite yet. Can't believe it. I thought this would be a really good day to catch a couple flatheads, but nothing yet. Got cut bait on, got live bait, nothing's happening. You know, Ed, I don't know when I'm getting done. I'm enjoying the chat. I'm enjoying sitting here by the river, so I don't know how long I'm going to stay on, but I'll give you guys a warning when I figure it out. Wild brookie. Oh yeah, I guess you do have a little bit of company up that way, don't you? Stan Green, where you at in Pennsylvania there, Stan? I'm in southeast Pennsylvania on the Schuylkill River. Got to pee in the water? Maybe that's it, huh? It's been raining all night here and raining now. I'm pretty cool, but I'm dressed for it. Delco. I guess that's Delaware County. This is Montgomery County up near Phoenixville. Yeah, Rangeley, that's what I thought. This is why I'm here this morning. You know, rained like heck all night. I figured this is going to be a good day to be out there in the morning. Good rain, cloud cover, river coming up a little bit. I figured the catfish ought to be active, but nope. One other guy fishing, he hasn't got a bite yet either. He fished Kelly Drive. I hear a lot about fishing down there in the city a lot, but I've never gotten down there. Yeah, Stan, I hear it's a really good fishing down there that way, but I am not familiar with the area. I don't want to go down there by myself. I've heard too many horror stories about it being dangerous, but you know, I don't know where to go. I don't know where to park. I don't know anything, so I stay up in this area. Come on, fish. Can't even get a turtle to bite the cut bait. That's weird. Cut bait's on the middle rod. Two white rods got live sunfish on. At least it's not windy. If it gets windy, I'll be out of here. I won't. I'm not going to sit here in the wind. But so far, so good. Hey Cindy, we're passing through to say hi and leave a like. Thanks Cindy. Been here 2 hours, haven't even had a bite. But we're having a pretty good chat as usual. A lot of new folks come in, a lot of regulars popped in. So it's been good that way. But the fish definitely are turned off. I'm blaming it on the water temperature being 65 degrees today, and last week it was 78. So you know what that does to fishing. That turns them off. The Delaware. This river runs down to Philadelphia, about 20 miles downstream or so. Then that empties into the Delaware down in Philadelphia. And then, of course, the Delaware empties into the ocean. But so we're upstream pretty far from the Delaware River. And when I go home today, I'll take everything inside, dry it all out, get it ready for the next run. Don't let the dishes whoop you. Yeah. The trick is to, as soon as you're done eating, do the dishes and put them away. Then you don't have them building up. So let's see. Next time I'll go live will probably might be Wednesday or Thursday. The weather's supposed to improve. So I really doubt if I'll get out anytime during the next 3 days. Fish the Delaware. Yeah, and again, I'm not familiar with where to fish on the Delaware either. Plus, it's a pretty good ride for me. So this is only like 20 minutes from my house, so 15, 20 minutes from the house. So this is very, very convenient here for me. Yep, you wash them as soon as you're done. You put it dry them, you put them away, and you never have a sink full of dirty dishes. I can't stand being unorganized like that. Yo, Spuds, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Not a thing happening here. Like they said, I'm fishing, but I ain't catching. Can't even get a bite. But the coffee's good. The tasty cake apple pie was excellent. I can't complain. And I'm dry and warm. Everything else is wet. But it is good to see everybody here. I appreciate everybody coming in to watch me do nothing. Enjoying a good chat as usual. And any minute now, one of these rods are going to take a dip. Any minute now, folks, any minute. I've had a real good gang in the chat today. I appreciate everybody coming in and being nice. That even includes Skeeter if he's still here. Oh, but in the evenings when it starts to cool down, Well, PA Sportsman, I am planning. I don't know exactly when, but I am planning on on fishing all night. One of these nights coming up after the weather gets back to normal and steady for a while, and we have a couple warm nights. Probably in a couple weeks, I want to get out and fish all night because I know the flatheads bite better at night. And there's a couple good spots down along the river here that I like. But there again, I don't like to go by myself. I'm trying to talk one of my grandkids into coming with me. Yeah, the rod all the way on the right, that was the live bait getting a little active there. The live bait, you know, jerk the rod around once in a while. The middle rod's got cut bait on, so if that moves, then we got something. But the two white rods are live bait. There goes the first rod jerking around a little bit. Lee H. from the Susquehanna River in Maryland. I wish I was down there fishing. See that first rod's moving around a bit. I hope that's an indication that there's a flathead looking at the bait. That's what I hope. Yeah, the swifts are flying all around, coming real close, flying in and out in front of me. But they fly all over the place. Kobe the Frenchie 2. Remember. I don't remember you, if that's what you're saying. The birds, they kind of like play around the line and the pole. They fly right in front of me. They have some kind of radar where they don't bump into the lines, but they're flying all over in front of me right now. I could reach out and catch one if I was fast enough. I think they're called swifts. There, one just flew right at my feet. Here he comes. Well, that's pretty exciting. Yeah, swallows or swifts or whatever. I call them swifts. Some people call them swallows. I think they're basically the same thing. But I'm pretty sure they're swallows. Got a blue back. Brown bird with a kind of a blue back. I'm not much of a birder, but that's what I think they are. But they are getting brave. They're flying almost right out to where I could reach out and catch them. Come on, fish. How about a nice takedown here? For all these nice folks have been waiting patiently for me to catch something. Barn swallows, yep. But they're always around here, especially in the mornings. They're like the first birds to wake up and start flying around. I can't believe that cut bait hasn't got a channel cat or a flathead or a turtle or something. Matthew Rose. Matthew Rose, who are you talking to? Oh, Lee H, okay. Come on, fish. I'm definitely giving it a college try here, but not much happening. Hey, what's going on there? Whoa, PA Sportsman. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. You're getting memberships thrown at you. I hope you all appreciate that. And when time comes to renew, I hope you renew. Battery acid. Haven't seen you before. Who else came in here? Yeah, the names are green. It's really hard to read. New Jersey Fishing Maniac, Tropic Cool, Road, Dams. Wow. Nice, PA. Yes, definitely nice. Thank you. Yeah, the rod twitched. That's the most exciting thing that happened all morning. Oh, yeah, that's the live bait. Jumping around a little bit. From time to time, the white rods will jump around a little bit because of the live bait. The middle rod, the black one's got cut bait on. Randy Jones, good morning. 2 hours in, not much happening. Rained heavy all night, rained most of the morning. Right now, we got a little bit of break in the rain, but the fish are definitely down and out. Your outdoor buddy. Happy. I see so many new people coming in here. Alden Williams, a lot of new people coming in. Good to see everybody. All, all I can do is thank you for hanging out a bit. Ain't catching nothing today. We're having a good time chatting and watching the wildlife, but other than that, I can't give you a fish. Chris P 308. Welcome in. There goes the end rod jumping around pretty good. You know, all my rods have bait runner reels on, so unless that reel starts turning and line peeling out, I don't get too excited. No, there is no bad days out fishing. They're all good. They're a little gooder if you catch something, but they're all good. Oh, come on, fish. Always remember to put the plug in the boat. That probably happens to everybody at least once. If it happens twice to you, though, you should maybe try another sport. Check out your outdoor buddies from PA. Been catching some nice fish. Your outdoor buddy, where are you from? Whereabouts in Pennsylvania are you from? Forest County. I don't know where that is. Where is that? Give me a kind of a location near a major city. It's probably out. Was that out in the middle of the state, someplace? North. All right. I'll tell you what, outdoor buddy. I'm going to fix you up here with what they used to call a wrench, which is now just a badge, so you can get around a little better. You got it. You now have the power. Your outdoor buddy. Whereabouts are you? Give me a name of a town that's somewhere around you. Come on, fish. Any minute now, any second, one of these rods are going to bend down. Edward James for baits, Bates. Right now I got live sunfish on 2 rods, and the black rod, the middle rod, has a cut bait on it. Had a crappie and I cut that in half, and I'm using half of that for cut bait. So live sunfish is the main bait. Today sometimes I use chicken liver for channel cats, but today I was hoping for a flathead. Your outdoor buddy Mark. The teacher. I'm still not Sebastian. What's going on here? Your outdoor buddy. I'm still waiting to see where you're from. What town? Not what town you're from, but give me a town that you're near so I can get a better figure out where you're at. Clarion. Okay. Thanks, George. That helps me. It gives me a little better. I don't need to know anybody's address. It's just nice to. There goes that end rod jumping around again. He said Nesta. I didn't see that. It's hard to remember where everybody's from, even though I ask them and they tell me, but and then the next time I see them, I can't remember where they're from. Too much for the old head. But I try. Come on, take it. See that end rod bouncing a little bit? That's that live sunfish. And I always hope that the reason they're moving around is because there's a flathead looking at them. Ivan, I am doing great. I hope you are too. I'm just not having any action on the fish, though. Your outdoor buddy. Yep, I'm familiar now with the area that you're in. I just didn't know where Forest County was. I'm not familiar with the counties by name like that, unless it's right around here. Anyway, you got a badge there. You can jump around, check out the other people, and they can connect with you. Ivan, I wish I was. I got skunked last night. I slipped in either spray. Jeez, oh man. That ain't no fun there, Ivan. Holy crap. You probably can't tell, but where I'm fishing, there's a pretty good hill, that I got to walk down here. I'm like 5 feet above the water, so this is a pretty good hill that goes down to the rods. I got to be careful when I'm going down there to tend the rods. Fishy fingers. Good morning to you. I've been on almost 2.5 hours. Have not had a bite yet. For what I thought would be a super good fishing morning, turning out to be not so great. I mean, it's great fishing, but it's not so good catching. But my excuse is, as I said before, the water temperature is 65. And last week, when we had that real hot weather, it was 78. So when the water temperature dips down like that much, it turns the fish off. And this is a very similar looking situation last night. Yep. Yeah, I'm very careful when I navigate down the bank to the poles. Now, you know what, PA Sportsman, I think of that too, but every once in a while I see them moving around, so I know they're They're out there. I'll go down and give them a little bit of a nudge and wake them up, huh? Sometimes you got to do that. See, now he's moving. I don't know what I got to do. They're all doing okay. Edward James, this is freshwater. Southeast Pennsylvania, Schuylkill River, about 20, 25 miles upstream from Philadelphia. Yeah, Fishy Fingers over on the dock there where I fish most of the time is, if you got to get down there to net the fish, it's pretty rocky, big rocks. You really got to watch every step. And then downstream where I'm sure you've seen me fish before where it's real rocky, you really got to take your time. Because if you fall, you're going to not only hurt yourself, but probably end up in the water. Jose 803, Pan Fisherman, good morning to you. Nothing happening here except for a heck of a good chat this morning. Good to see everybody come in, and we got quite a few new people popping in and out. Got a bunch of regulars that stick around, so it's going well. Coffee's good. I already had my tasty cake apple pie, and it's been raining pretty heavy all night and most of the morning. Right now it's not raining, but it's been on and off here a little bit. Your outdoor buddy. Yeah, well, if I put a bobber out with a fish on it, a little bit of current, it would just go right downstream and end up against the bank. So, not doing that. Chris P, South Carolina. That's you and Ed are from South Carolina. If Ed's still on here, he probably is, unless he went to do the dishes. I don't know. It's almost 10 o'clock. Let's see. I got here at 7:30, 8:30, 9:30. Been 2.5 hours. I am not ready to give up yet, though. Could be, Chris. I can't keep track of where everybody is all the time. Well, you could be right. Too much for me to remember. I try, but until I see somebody about 100,000 times, I kind of forget where they're at. You're heading out to get your thumb checked. Good luck with the thumb. I hope it's not anything serious, and I hope you can get back out there fishing again. But thanks for coming in, Ivan. We'll see you next time. And I think I'm ready for another cup of coffee. It's coffee time. Hey, Chris, he told me he might still be on here, but good day going on. All right, Your outdoor buddy. Thanks for coming in. Hope to see you next time. But let's see. Christy told me he was fishing last night and slipped down a muddy bank and jammed his thumb. There you go. There's Ed from South Carolina. Okay, PA Sportsman, get out there and do it. Hope you have better luck than I've had. All you can do is try. Yeah, there's no fish on. We're waiting for you to come back, Ed. That's all. I did move my bait a little bit and wake him up, and still nothing. I am blaming it on the water temperature. I think the same. The water temperature spiked way down from last week, and I'm blaming it on that. That is my excuse. Gotta have a good excuse when you get skunked, folks. Let's see, it's 9:56. I think at this point, I think 10:30 is going to be when I'll wrap this up. If it's going to be any sooner, I'll let you all know. But I think I'll give it another half hour here, see what happens. Any minute now, we're going to get a takedown and all hell break loose. I hope. Oh, good day. Good luck fishing. I know the water temperature messing. Fishing shack, yeah. When the water temperature spikes down like this, that doesn't go over too well with the fish. And I mean, it went from being 78, 79 last week to 65 now. That's a pretty big dip. And the fish do not like that. So the middle of this week and into next week is supposed to be much more normal weather, warmer and calm. And I would say by Thursday or Friday, maybe even Saturday of next week, of this coming week, things should get back to normal around here as far as the fish go. Fishing Shack, yep. Where are you from, Fishing Shack? Fishing Shack, where are you from? Well, Ed, put on your rain gear and get out there. That's all you can do. It's better fishing when it rains. Michigan, where about in Michigan? You don't have to tell me exactly where, but I've fished up in Lake St. Clair a bit. Got some relatives in New Baltimore, which is basically right on the shore of Lake St. Clair. Edward James, I got live bait on the two white rods and live sunfish, and the middle rod's got some cut bait on. You got the breeze blowing now. If the wind starts up, I'm going to pack it in and get out of here. But for right now, I'm figuring I'll stay for another half hour. Hey, Brown. No, nothing. The chat's been great, but the fishing's been horrible. Well, the fishing's good, but the catching's not. So we ain't got nothing this morning yet. I thought this would be a perfect morning to be fishing, and I got here about 7:30 and haven't had a bite yet. Manistee, Michigan. Okay, I'm not familiar with that part of the state, but thanks for letting me know. Monster carp, hello, hello. Yeah, just a relaxing day along the river there, Brown. Cameron Farley. I thought I saw a nibble in the front. Yeah, that's really not a nibble. That's I got a live sunfish on there for bait, and the two white rods have live sunfish on. So once in a while, they'll start pulling the rod a little bit, and that's what you'll see. But until the reel starts turning and the line starts peeling out, it's just a live bait jerking the rod around. William Klein, good morning to you. You're getting here a little late too. I've been here since 7:30. I'm figuring I'll be here another half hour at the most. And there has been no action at all. We've had a great bunch of people come in and out of the chat. So I'm real happy with that, but the fish are not cooperating. It's just one of them days. You know what I mean? Just one of those days. See if I can move this around a little bit. Just one of them days. Oh, here comes somebody. There's one other guy fishing. He hasn't had a bite either. He was here when I got here, and I was surprised because it was pouring down rain this morning when I got here. And then it's been rained pretty good for about an hour after that, and then it's been on and off. Right now, there's nothing coming down, but it's been on and off. It's supposed to be like this all day. I got a lot of stuff to dry out when I get home. Everything I own is soaking wet. Yo, dams, thank you. Thank you to all the members and to all the new members and all that good stuff. Appreciate it. This first rod just took a little bit of a bounce. Holy mackerel, here's some more. Look at this. I hope you guys appreciate the memberships that's being handed out. Keystone Slabs, Tori Deacon, Paul Molding, Kate Knappers, Salty Salvatore. Holy mackerel. Come on, pull it. Are we going to get something here? Well, you guys just popped in and got the memberships thrown at you. Make sure you let Dams know that you appreciate that. Ooh, yeah. Come on, fish. Got a lot of new people in here. Let's catch something. Let's get something. One of them days. One of the best chats we've had for a long time, and a lot of new people, a lot of regulars coming in, a lot of members. But the fish are not biting. Now it's raining again pretty good. I'll say a good drizzle. Not heavy rain, but definitely a good drizzle. You can probably see it on the water here. See the drizzle coming down. Ugh. Come on, fish. Make my day. Make my day. Ugh. Had to get up and move around a little bit. No, it's not the wind moving it, it's the live bait jerking it around. Because it's definitely not windy right now. Does anybody know some of the names here have, oh, okay. Oh, I see. Denny believes you got a D, an E. That's something new. I haven't seen that before. Like a little circle with the first letter of your name in it. That must be something new. Clint Mallory, good morning to you. I'll just tell you right now that I haven't caught a fish all morning. I haven't had a bite all morning. It's just one of those days. Been here since 7:30. A lot of rain last night, a lot of rain today. And the fish are turned off. The water temperature is 65. It was 78 last week, so that big spike downward in the water temperatures, I think, got the fish turned off. Okay, Brown, see, I didn't know that. There's a lot of stuff that happens here that I did not know. Kind of figured it was something like that, but I haven't noticed it before. Must be something new. Come on, fish. Dead calm. Now the carp aren't even jumping this morning, and usually this time of year the carp are jumping all over the place. So again, water temperature has turned the carp off as well. And when it affects the carp, it's affecting everything else because they don't usually give a crap. But and usually the carp on the other side of the river is very shallow, and that's where the carp usually get spawning this time of year and jumping around. Haven't seen one jump yet. They sunk down into the mud. They're in a dormant. They're dormant. Mm. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. Yeah, we got a little breeze starting to kick up now. You can kind of see it up here. Moving the water around a little bit. Actually, the weather had said it was going to be a little breezy this morning and then calm down, but it's doing just the opposite. Now the breeze is picking up. Well, we'll give it another 15 minutes, folks. I hope everybody has something to do this Memorial Day weekend. I know around here the weather has spoiled quite a few people's plans that are planning on like having an outdoor picnic and stuff, but you can still have a get together. Just don't forget this Memorial Day is about remembering the people that gave their lives for the country, all the veterans, all the veterans that are out there now sacrificing their time so that we can go fishing. And don't forget that's what it's all about. Hello from Uzbekistan. Hello, hello to you. What's this? Felmarma, Felmarma, oh, I can't pronounce that. Target species today is flathead catfish. However, they're not cooperating. Donald, and then I'm heading out. Okay, Donald, you too. I'm going to be on, like I said, another 15 minutes or so, but I'll be heading out too. Thanks for coming in and being here. Hope to see you next time, whenever that is. I'm not sure when it'll be. Probably sometime during the end of the week. Oh boy, there's a name. Something Metro 2K. Hello to you. Thanks for coming in. I'm in southeast Pennsylvania. I'm on the Schuylkill River. And I'm about 20 miles or so upstream from the city of Philadelphia. You can look that up. Where are you from, Metro? San Diego. I was there once. I was there once when I was in Camp Pendleton and on my way to Vietnam. That was just a stopover point. Gee, Denny, I never saw him doing that. Northeast Ohio. Okay, you're not too far from the Pennsylvania border. And again, I'll say again, there's a lot of new people coming in. You guys that are coming in and out, I appreciate it. If you like what you see, I know I'm not catching any fish today, but if you like what you see, I do catch fish once in a while. Go back, go back to my channel, subscribe, check out a few of the videos. I think you'll get the hang of it. I do fishing videos, I do trail cam videos, and some crazy stuff once in a while too. So check it out. If you like it, hit the subscribe button. Hope to see you next time. It's for the VA and the vets. Yeah. You're from Greg. You're from Indianapolis. A lot of new people coming in. Wow. Hope all you guys are subscribing. Just sub. I'm going to head out, but I'll be here next stream. Thanks, Metro. Appreciate it. Hopefully next time I'll actually catch some fish. But appreciate you taking time to do that. If you guys that are coming in have a YouTube channel, go to any one of my videos, leave a comment. Then I'll be able to, through that comment, I'll be able to get to your channel, and I'll check your stuff out. If I like what I see, if I like what you're putting up, I'll definitely subscribe back. Yeah, Denny, this has been a very good chat today. Quite some time ago when I first started this, we had quite a few trolls coming in and out, but boy, we don't see that much anymore. That's good. We got a lot of good people. A lot of good people coming in and out. Some people stay for the whole thing. Other people come in and out pretty quick, but that's okay. If you stay for 2 minutes or 3 hours, I appreciate it. No problem. All right, Greg. Thanks. No need to comment. It's nice. It's nice for people to say hi. I always like to comment back and see where everybody's from, but there's no need to be real active in the chat if you don't want to be. But that's half the fun. Sometimes it's all the fun. Yeah, I really thought I'd be getting a couple fish today, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Can't cry about it. All I can do is take everything home, dry it out, and get ready for the next time. You know, when you got cut bait on and you can't even get a turtle to bite, something's wrong. Yeah, Denny, that's the way I feel. There's a good bunch of people. Yeet Yeet Life 941. Hello to you. Where the heck are you from? Come on, fish. Brown from ATX. I subscribe for some future street. What is ATX? I'm thinking it's Texas, but I don't know. Thanks for subscribing at least. No 50. Hello to you. I know I'm destroying these names. Row below, Fisher under the bridge. You're probably right. No, Denny, nothing happening. Central Texas. Okay. Well, thanks, Brown. Appreciate it. I'm always interested to see where you folks are at when you come in. So I appreciate you letting me know. Just amazes me how many people come in from all over the United States and all over the world. Today's technology is allowing us to hook up with people all over the place. Pottstown. Pottstown. You're right near me, man. Pottstown's only what, like 8 miles, 8 miles up to the north of me. This is Schuylkill River, southeast Pennsylvania, right down near Phoenixville. Do you fish up in the Pottstown area there, or what's going on? Rob Lux, whatever, 68, 62. Oh, you come down here a lot, yeah. This is a good spot. There's quite a few spots right here in the park to fish from, but a lot of times I will go downriver a ways along the trail and get away from the crowd. And lot 60, you mean lock 60 down there along the canal. That's where I usually go to catch my sunfish for bait. Yep, it's been a down day here. I mean, it's been a great day and a great chat, but the fishing, no way. Crossing Produce Junction, yep. That's the spot. All up and down the canal there, you can get them. I try not to hit the same spot all the time. I was there yesterday getting the bait for today, and I got checked by the Game Commission, Fish Commission. Met the guy; he was pretty new, but two of them come up in two different trucks. So the one guy that talked to me, he was probably a new guy, and the other guy was just kind of there to make sure he was doing the right thing. I guess that's all I could figure out. But I talked to him for a while. Nice guys. I didn't get a card from him. I should have got a card because the one that used to take care of this area got transferred. So this guy's new. But he stopped to check the license, say hi. We chatted a bit. It was okay. Hey, Joshua. I'm going to shut down in 5 minutes, folks. I'll give you a 5-minute warning. I'm going to shut this live down and go home and dry out. Everything I own is soaking wet except myself. I'm under this nice umbrella. I'll kind of show you what I got for my little hut here. Yeah, I made that umbrella stand, and I can sit right under there with my phone and keep everything dry. Got another umbrella here covering up my tackle bag and stuff, and my little little red wagon to carry all my junk. And that's how I'm set up. So I got that part figured out. I just don't have the catching fish part figured out. Not today. So 5 more minutes. These fish have 5 more minutes. I can't believe I didn't get a hit today. William Klein, oh, you're very welcome. And again, I'll say on this Memorial Day weekend, please remember all the veterans that gave their life so that we could have what we have today. And also the active duty veterans, especially that are out there ready to do the same if they have to. And to all the veterans that are retired and have been through what they've been through, thank everybody very much for doing what you do, folks. Tomato soup. Oh, oh my, that's a good one, Denny. I love it. Matter of fact, hang on a second. There you go. Oh, that's funny. That is funny, Denny. That's great. Some people here probably won't get that, but that's hilarious. Whoa, look at that. Whoa, look at that end rod. Wait a minute. Was something going to happen here? That really took a bend. That really pulled. We might have to stay on for a couple more minutes. Thanks, Denny. Thank you very much. Oh, man. It's been so much fun with you guys in the chat. I almost hate to leave, but you know, I gotta get home and dry all my stuff out. Take it out of the car and take it down to the basement. Let it dry out for a couple days. But at least my reels are getting cleaned off, washed off. That's funny, Danny. That's the best comment I've seen all day. Now it's drizzling pretty hard again. Tucker Widener. What are you sorry about? Yeah, it's raining on and off there, Kothora 305. Tucker, hello. You guys just coming in, I appreciate it, but I am going to shut this live down here in a couple minutes. But thanks so much thanks everybody for coming in. I wish the fishing would have been better, but it's been one of the best chats we've had for a long time. A lot of new people come in. Most of the regulars stop by to say hi. So it's been great. Hope to see you all next time. I got to give this another minute or two, but I've been on since 7:30, so it's been 3 hours. If I can't catch a fish in 3 hours, it's time to give up. But it's been great. So I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to tell everybody one more time. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Go to my channel, hit the subscribe button, and because I usually put out a notice that I'm going to go live at least one day prior, so you can kind of be ready. Sometimes I'll go live and with no notice. But most of the time, I try to put out a notice to all the subscribers. Uh, if you're a member and you've got a gift membership today, I hope you appreciate that from the people that gave it out. And I hope to see most of you guys next time. So everybody take care, stay safe. And let's see, can't get skunked unless you go fish. That's true. Okay. All right, you guys. I am I am I am shutting this down. The wind's starting to pick up. I'm not going to put up with the wind. See you.